So you will start with natural light, have a good solution for daylight, and then you start thinking about what will happen during the night. It may be that you never stay at home during daylight. You'll have a job that you need
Yeah.
to be away, but still you have Saturdays and Sundays officially. So then, what kind of ambience would you like to create? Because the lighting should be in line with architecture. So if you have something very classical, maybe you need chandeliers. But if you have something very IKEA, minimalist, then you have more freedom to have a luminaire, which more in line, maybe a floor standing, maybe spots. But if you want spots, then you need a false ceiling. If you don't have a false ceiling, forget about spots inside, like here, inside the ceiling, where you can, let's say, point something. I don't know, a wall, a table, a painting. I mean, it's the main idea for me is to be very flexible because you will change your mind a lot. It doesn't mean that you have now a lighting and that will be for the rest of your life. You're happy, nothing to change. You change your idea, you change your decoration, you change the chandeliers. Nothing is forever, except that you bought a very expensive one, so you decide this is, don't change it. But still, you need a lot of scenario, like in a hotel room here in Esplanade. You have different type. I mean, I can have a floor lamp, table, say, lamp, general lighting. A lot of because not all the people are the same, so more flexibility, it's more adapted to the family because the kids would like something, you would like something, your mama would like something else. So you need to be able to make everyone's happy. That means several sources of lighting, not only one. Including about daylight. I mean, some would like to have a view outside, some would like to have privacy. And that is really a problem when it comes to developers, because how to adapt to all these demands to make everyone happy, because there will be so more flexible, but flexible that means more money. So this is the problem, and sorry, where things are not getting good because. First homes that were done in a poor family, usually they had a hanging, suspended luminaire with something like, I call it assiette, something just to downwards the lighting. No solution for the glare because okay, there was light, as much light you have, at least you have one bulb that will be enough for the whole family. More we advanced, we wanted more complicated, more sophisticated system, but then I'm not very convinced about this sophistication, about all this kind of flexibility, because yes, sometimes as lighting specialist, you know that you are paid about how much you will sell. That means that instead of a simple bulb with a reflector on, you will say 7 or 10, so make more money and depends. So I'm still not convinced, and there's no unique solution. All the people have different demands, including in the family. Plus, you have all kinds of different activities. One thing, you are looking to TV. Okay, looking at TV, you don't need so much light. They are quite bright and so on. But then you have dinner. Well, I hope not dinner on TV, which is the worst case, but on a table with a family where you would like to have to look at each other, saying, "Well, how was your day?" Having a discussion, and then maybe having a chat, coffee with someone. So you see, it's what I encourage to have different solutions, and maybe to have unexpected luminaires. From this point of view, IKEA have a very honest solution. I appreciate as the prices are okay and the design is well oriented. Well, we don't have it as sponsor. Well, sorry, or no, that doesn't matter. But sometimes it's good to can replace it and play a little bit. When you start playing, you learn a lot of things, including me. I start by playing. Learning, you cannot learn because you cannot, the sensation, what sensation it will give me. And then you have to learn what you really want. That's the difficult question that you have to put. What I want from light. Do I want to be very bright light, or I want a very, let's say, mellow light? It's hard to translate. Man, it's soft light. You know, I want a soft. I don't want harsh light. Harsh light will be like a spot on my face. You can see all the details, but maybe my skin it's not. So I would need a soft light because it's like a makeup. Think about lighting as a woman. I think it's very easy to understand as a sort of makeup. It may help you because if it's a good light, that will enhance your good parts. So you have to take care about what the others will see. Then you need to know what you will do with this light. Do you need to read? Then you need a lot of light. I need to work on my computer. Don't need so much light. It has enough on my computer screen. So think about, I will put it this way, what you want, and then be more flexible as you can with this lighting, because obviously you will change your mind many times. So, and yeah,
It will be good.
yeah, before installing, and then think about that. How much will you want to pay for that? I mean, is it important to a sort of affirmation of a safe social status? Lighting can be a sort of social status declaration, because okay, I can buy a very expensive. People will judge me because, oh, you spend 2,000 euro on that luminaire. Oh, you must be very rich. Or you just simply say, I imagine a luminaire. I love people who just simply play with light because they take a cheap luminaire and then put it something very colorful around, and you can have lights from the bottle of from bottles of milk. It's a company called Krug in Holland, which put a lot of milk bottles and inside a lamp, and they put a bunch of milk glasses, and it's one of the famous. It's Krug, I think it's called, from Holland. Why you don't? I mean, you can do it. That's the beauty of lighting. You can play. It can be cheap, or it costs a fortune. If you don't have imagination and you have money, then buy expensive. If you have imagination, why not play? Well, even if you break it, well, you'll have another bottle of milk. Why not? Yeah, that's a lot of idea. And if you look at it, Ingo Maurer's work, you will find that they are not expensive. There are a lot of websites where you can make your own. Okay, if you're rich, again, you go and spend a fortune. But if you're students, you can do your own. This is why I really appreciate it. The material are not expensive. It's a sort of arte povera. That means it doesn't cost a fortune to make this product, but it takes a lot of imagination. And especially my students, I encourage to produce their own luminaires. Well, it's that how you learn, by mistake.
Yes.
You'll have stupid idea. Well, after all, you have spent €3.
Okay.
Let it go, yeah, and then come back, and then probably that's why people are afraid of putting questions and afraid of their idea. What the other people will say? Well, I don't have money. If I produce, no, I have imagination, but this is sometimes good ideas are hard to catch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, not an answer probably, but as a scientist, I'm afraid of statements. This is good, this is bad. I know that there is no black, there is no white. I'm enlightening shadow or gray. Oh yeah, so